family's life is completely ruined. I'm sharing this story because game addictions are becoming dangerously real, and what this sister did to her 9-year-old brother over a tiny amount of Robux is going to terrify you. Seriously, guys, get ready, because this is super heavy, and I hope it makes you reflect. Before starting, if you love your siblings, give it a like right now and subscribe, because after hearing this, you are going to want to hug them and tell them how much you love them. Well, guys, this story reached me a few days ago, and I still can't get it out of my head.
Oh my God.
It turns out there was a girl, let's call her Emma, a super sweet girl of the kind who are always smiling and helping at home. Emma lived with her parents and her brother, whom we will call Sam. Her parents worked a lot. They left very early in the morning and returned late at night. So, Emma and Sam spent a lot of time alone at home. Emma was a responsible girl. She did her homework, cleaned her room, and even prepared food for herself and her brother when her parents weren't there. But Emma had a serious problem. She was completely obsessed with Roblox, guys. This girl spent the whole day playing, literally, from the moment she woke up until she went to sleep. She didn't help with anything else around the house. She just played and played without stopping. Her whole life revolved around the game. Emma and Sam's parents didn't have much money. They worked very hard in a factory to be able to pay for rent, food, and the kids' studies. So obviously, they didn't buy Robux all the time, only once in a while, as a reward if they got good grades or behaved well. But for Emma, that was never enough. She wanted Robux constantly, to buy skins, to show off with online friends, to be more popular in games. Her Roblox account was a total obsession. One day, guys, and here's where the difficult part begins. Her parents gave Sam 50 Robux because he had gotten nothing but excellent grades on his exams. Only 50 Robux, nothing out of this world. But for Sam, it was a treasure because he hardly ever received Robux. The boy was super excited, planning what he was going to buy, thinking about what skin he would like. He was so innocent, so happy with his small gift. Emma saw that her parents had given Robux to Sam, and she got furious. She thought that since she was older and played more than him, she deserved Robux more than her little brother. Terrible jealousy consumed her. When her parents left for work, Emma approached Sam and demanded that he give her the 50 Robux. Just as you hear it, she demanded that he give them to her, as if she had a right to them. Sam obviously told her no, that those Robux were his, that his parents had given them to him for his good grades. He told her that if she wanted Robux, she had to work hard in school like he did. And guys, Emma's reaction was terrifying for a 12-year-old girl. She started screaming at her 9-year-old little brother, telling him that he was selfish, that he didn't know how to share, that she needed those Robux more than him. Little Sam got very scared, but he stood firm. He told her he was not going to give her his Robux, and that if she kept bothering him, he was going to tell their parents. Emma got even more furious. She grabbed Sam's cell phone and tried to take it from him by force to log into his Roblox account and transfer the Robux to herself. Sam tried to get his phone back. They struggled, and then the unthinkable happened. Emma, completely blinded by rage and frustration, pushed Sam. She shoved him with so much force that the boy lost his balance and fell to the ground, hitting his head against the corner of the coffee table. Sam felt a horrible pain, touched his head, and realized he was hurt. He started crying desperately from the pain and fear. But Emma, instead of helping him, instead of apologizing, only shouted at him to give her the password to his Roblox account. Sam, crying, badly hurt, and terrified, gave her the password just so his sister would leave him alone. Emma grabbed the phone, logged into the account, transferred the 50 Robux to her account, and went to her room as if nothing had happened. She left her 9-year-old little brother lying on the floor, injured, crying, completely alone. Sam got up as best as he could, went to the bathroom, and cleaned the injury on his head. The boy was in shock. He couldn't believe his own sister had caused this. He was so scared that he didn't know whether to tell his parents or stay quiet. He decided to wait until they arrived. When his parents arrived that night, Sam had his hair arranged to cover the injury. But his mother noticed he was acting weird.
Are you seriously still playing those AFK donation games on Roblox? Why are you doing that?
Very quiet, with his eyes swollen from crying so much.
She asked him what was wrong. Sam at first said nothing, but when his mother insisted, the boy couldn't take it anymore and broke down. He started crying inconsolably and told his parents everything. Absolutely everything. His parents were in total shock. They couldn't believe their oldest daughter had been capable of acting this way toward her little brother for 50 miserable Robux. His father checked Sam's injury and saw it was serious, that it needed immediate medical attention. They rushed him to the hospital, and he had to get medical stitches on his head. Stitches, guys, for 50 Robux. While they were at the hospital, his mother called Emma on the phone. She asked her if what Sam said was true, and Emma, feeling cornered, started making up excuses. She said it had been an accident, that Sam had slipped on his own, that she wasn't to blame, but her parents weren't stupid. They knew their children and knew Sam wasn't lying. When they returned home with Sam, who already had his medical treatment, they confronted Emma. They showed her pictures of the injury, the medical report, everything. Emma at first kept denying it, but when her father told her they were going to check the building's security cameras, Emma broke down. She confessed everything, crying. She said she had let herself get carried away by rage, that she didn't think about the consequences. Her parents were devastated, guys. They didn't know how their daughter had reached that level of aggression.
They checked her Roblox account and discovered that Emma had spent more than $500 on Robux using her mother's credit card behind her back for months. $500 that the family desperately needed for basic expenses. And Emma had spent them on a game without thinking about the consequences. Her parents made drastic decisions. First, they took absolutely all devices away from Emma. Cell phone, computer, tablet, and everything. Second, they took her to a specialist to help treat her video game addiction and her anger control problems. Third, they put her to work on weekends at her aunt's business so she could pay back the $500 she had spent and so she would learn the value of money. But most importantly, guys, is that they completely forbade her from approaching Sam without adult supervision. The boy was so afraid of his sister that he felt deeply uncomfortable every time he saw her. Sam started having trouble sleeping and felt very nervous about being alone at home. A 9-year-old boy deeply affected by his own sister over 50 Robux.
This story breaks my heart, guys, because it shows us something super dangerous that is happening. Games with microtransactions like Roblox are creating real addictions in children and adolescents. When a game makes you feel like you need to spend money to be someone, to have value, to be popular, that's where the problem is. And when that need turns into extreme aggression, into harming the people you love, that is when everything gets out of control. If you are an older sibling, please protect your younger siblings. Do not harm them. They admire you. They see you as an example. They need you. Do not destroy that relationship over material or virtual things that are worth absolutely nothing. And if you are a younger sibling and you are experiencing